Hello, I'm Steve Pendergrass from SciFiwise.com. I'm going to be talking today about our advanced reading features. We've really worked hard to enhance the reading experience on our website. I've made my browser into a portrait mode, so it's more like a mobile device for this demonstration, so you can kind of see what a mobile device would look like. I'm going to click on a story up here in our rotating banner that shows recent stories. I'm going to click on Buddha Nostril Bird by John Kessel, one of my favorites. And we go to the story, and you'll notice that we immediately go to the last read position in the story. That's a feature that we have on our website. If you're logged in, we can save where you are in the story. You can start a story on your computer at home, and then later when you're riding the train to work, continue right where you left off on your mobile device. And if I scroll down, we'll see that there's an illustration in the story. There's several illustrations in most stories. And here we have a neon sign of a rat, which is described in the story. So we try to do things that make sense, that enhance the reading experience that way. You can also customize the reading experience in some other ways. There's a little gear icon in the lower right-hand corner of the screen here. If I click on that gear, it pulls out into a little form with different options. I can choose a background, light, dark for night reading. Sepia I prefer, I'll leave it that way. I can change the font size, I'll go to a larger font size. Save those settings, everything reflows. A little animation showing you that your reading preferences were saved. If we look down in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, all the way in the edge, we see the current reading position. We're 16% of the way through the story, and there's an estimated 33 minutes remaining in this story. We also have some other ebook-like features. You can scroll using your scroll wheel or your finger on a mobile device, but it's more convenient often to go by full pages, and you can do that by clicking on the right-hand side of the page, and that makes you go by full pages. Or you can click on the left-hand side of the page, of course, to go backwards by full pages. Again, a better reading experience because you don't have to carefully scroll and make sure that you're getting to exactly the right spot in the story. Let's go back to the top of the document and see some other features that we didn't see before. And up here you can see that we have some information about the story, the number of words, and the estimated reading time of the story. There's a read later button here. If you decide you don't have time to read the story right now, you can click on this and it saves it to your user profile, a list in your user profile for later reading. We've got other people's reactions to the story and other people's average rating of the story. If you want to set your own reaction and rating to the story, presumably after you've read it, you scroll to the bottom of the story, and here you can choose from among 7 different reactions to the story, and you can also rate the story by just clicking on the stars down here. Well, that's some of the advanced reading features we have to enhance your experience at SciFiwise.com.